Hello there, today I'm going to be doing a video on the Brick Fanatics article which is discussing LEGO Harry Potter sets retiring in 2022. So there's actually a lot, and I mean a lot of sets retiring for the LEGO Harry Potter theme in 2022. So I thought I'd do an article actually discussing all of these because there is a lot to go over. So the first one is the Hogwarts Crest or the Hogwarts Mosaics. So this doesn't really surprise me. I don't believe these are selling too well, considering you can get these Hogwarts Mosaics for 25% off pretty consistently on a consistent basis all the time. I actually regret buying all these day one for full price because I bought 4 of them to make the big Hogwarts crest, where if I would have waited a couple months I could have saved so much money on those 4 mosaics. A big one retiring this year is the Hogwarts Castle. Finally, after 4 years it's going to retire. I think this is one you should definitely pick up for investment, or even if you don't have it and you want to, make sure you pick it up sooner rather than later, because the aftermarket price on this set is going to be just ridiculous. So definitely make sure you pick this set up. I believe if you're in the UK this set is about £50 off at Smith's Toys right now, so again, make sure you pick it up before it goes because it's going to be an absolute pain to get once it retires. The Hogwarts Clocktower is also retiring. This was meant to retire last year, as well as the Hogwarts Express, but it's going to retire this year instead. The Astronomy Tower isn't actually retiring with that, so that's going to be staying for another year. But the Hogwarts Express and the Hogwarts Clocktower are retiring this year. The Hogwarts Clocktower has been on sale for 3 years at this point, and the Hogwarts Express has been on sale for 4 years, and by the time it retires in December 31st of this year it would have been on sale for 4.5 years. And I think this would be a good investment as well, because similarly to the Star Wars theme, there's always going to be demand for an X-Wing or a TIE Fighter or a Millennium Falcon, because it's just an iconic vehicle which people will always want. And it's the same with the Hogwarts Express with Harry Potter. There will always be demand for a Hogwarts Express regardless if it's on sale or not. So when this retires and there's not another Hogwarts Express on the market, then this is definitely a set which will go up in price on the aftermarket on eBay and things like that. So I've invested in a couple of these, especially when it comes with a unique Lupin minifigure. You know, I think this will do really well for investment. We also have the Hedwig Set. This isn't the Hogwarts Icons, don't worry. This is the flappable, you know, $40 bird thing. I don't know if the aftermarket value on this will be too great, though I suspect, considering we've got the Forks buildable bird and the Hungarian Horntail buildable creature thing, which is coming out as well this summer, then people will want all of them to be a completionist. So I think there will be some desire to get this on the aftermarket, but I would only get this if it goes on sale. But I managed to get this for £23 from a £35 retail price here in the UK, so I'm pretty sure you could do something similar. We've got 3 of the 4 original Hogwarts Moments books from the January 2021 wave are retiring. The Herbology one has already retired. If you're going to invest in some of these, I would invest in the Charms class, because the Potions one, the Snape figure isn't all that interesting. The Transfiguration one, the McGonagall figure, is great. However, we get that McGonagall figure in the Magical Trunk set of March 2022. Where the Charms class, we get that unique Flitwick minifigure based on the first film, which I highly doubt they'll make again, so I would definitely invest in the Charms class one just for that minifigure. You could probably buy the set, open it, part it all out, and keep that minifigure for a couple of years and sell it for a big profit, essentially. Then we've got the Hogwarts Polyjuice Potion Mistake, the Fluffy's Encounter, the Wizard's Chest. Basically all the 20th anniversary sets are retiring, which doesn't surprise me at all, because if you look at the Star Wars theme with their 20th anniversary sets, those only had a shelf life of 1 year, and these 20th anniversary sets, obviously, you know, they came out a year ago, so it makes sense for them to retire a year later. So the Fluffy's Encounter set, the Wizard's Chest, the Harry Potter and Hermione Granger set, that's retiring as well. Oh, Fawkes Dumbledore's Phoenix is retiring as well, so the same year as Hedwig. The Flying Lesson and the Divination and Defense class one, really? Okay, that's surprising, because these 2 sets came out this year in March. So that would mean if they retire in December, they would have a shelf life of about 9 months, which is really, really low. I mean, really low. So maybe these two sets are ones you should invest in due to the short shelf life. If you look at other themes like Hidden Side, those sets had a really short shelf life and they went up like crazy in the aftermarket. So that really just surprised me. I thought they would retire the following year. The other sets again don't surprise me. I would definitely invest in the Hogwarts Castle expansions, because if you notice in the 2022 sets, the Hogwarts Castle sets are a continuation from the 2021 20th anniversary sets. So it's the same Hogwarts Castle expansion system. So there's going to be desire for those people who actually missed out on some of the Hogwarts expansion systems from the earlier or the original 2021 wave, because people want the complete Hogwarts Castle expansion system, don't they? They don't want any of the sets missing. They want a full-on big Hogwarts Castle, which will emerge once all these sets are done and dusted. So I'd definitely invest in the Fluffy's Encounter set, the Flying Lesson set, stuff like that. The Wizard's Chest is also one which is surprising me, because this set is forever out of stock, and I mean it's always out of stock. On eBay it's going for over $100, and it's been going for over $100 since about December last year. So it's just been impossible to get your hands on, because I want to invest in a couple of these as well, because clearly there's demand for this and LEGO have not been making enough of these sets. So that's why it surprises me that it's going to retire. But there's definitely some investment opportunities here. So if we go on to 2023, the 4-Pivot Drive set is retiring next year along with the Astronomy Tower. So these are both 2019 sets, though I think Pivot Drive is actually a 2020 set. Yeah. The Hospital Wing, which is a 2022 set, is retiring the following year, as well as the Hogwarts Magical Trunk. So again, it surprises me how 2 of the sets from the March wave this year are retiring next year, and then the other 2 are retiring this year. That really surprises me, but okay. 2024, we've got plenty of time with Diagon Alley. We've got another 2 years, which is great, 2.5 years really. Hogsmeade Village Visit. This will remain on sale because the new Shrieking Shack is coming out, and people obviously want a complete Hogsmeade Village, so people buy the Shrieking Shack and will continue to want the Hogsmeade Village set, so that's why that's going to be staying on sale for a while. The Hogwarts Chamber of Secrets, 2024, December 31st, which means that this will have a shelf life of 3.5 years. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. I thought that would retire maybe next year, not 2024, but okay, fine. I do think this will be a good investment piece, but not now. Not considering you can get this set for another, couple years. I'd definitely wait until it goes on sale for a lot less. I think I picked one up for £83 in the UK on sale, but you can probably wait a couple years and maybe get it even lower than that from its £120 retail price. Hogwarts Icons, this would be a great set for investment. I've actually picked up a couple of these, but this is retiring in 2024, bordering on 2025, so maybe I was a bit too early in that investment game, but it's fine. So again, a lot of sets for the Harry Potter theme retiring in 2022, a lot, but 2023 and 2024 look a bit light for what's actually going to be retiring then. But again, if you're an investor, if you've got like a Harry Potter sets which you need to complete your collection from this list, obviously the message is act now, act fast, get these sets now, considering all these sets retiring this year I've seen on sale recently, especially the Hogwarts Castle, the Clocktower, the Hogwarts Express, the Fluffy's Encounter set. The only ones which are really hard to get hold of, I think, is the Wizard's Chest set and the Burrow. Apart from that, all the other ones are pretty easy to get your hands on. Maybe the first Flying Lesson as well, that's been quite difficult to get your hands on. But again, you've got plenty of time, December 31st, so we've got another half a year essentially to get these sets before they're gone forever. So that was just a video today, a quick update. Thank you for watching this video. I'll catch you maybe tomorrow, maybe on Tuesday, I'm not sure yet, depends how quick I am at editing, for another video. So I'll see you then. Bye for now.